You know, so will Spider-Man PS4 be the best Spider-Man game created, basically? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Joseph Witty. You know what I'm saying? We back with another video. Let me show y'all something really quick, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. You know? What's up, little man? What's up, little man? This is my little man right here, man. It's my little man. You see him? His name is Chase. My sister bought him, you know what I'm saying? It's my little man right here. But hey, man, let's get straight into this video right here, man. Shout out to my boy, Salvage 1009, you know what I'm saying? Let's get straight into the video, man. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Let's go.
So I made another poll on Twitter, and you know, I just made it, so I didn't get a lot of votes yet.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting on that, but I might put it in the, of course, description. But in that, I ask, is Spider-Man PS4 going to be the best Spider-Man, the best Spider-Man game? And now, personally, yes. I honestly think, like, without a doubt, this is going to be the best Spider-Man game.
Easily,
just
bro.
Because of the quality of what we have so far.
Facts.
Of the story, the gameplay, and also the web swinging, and just overall the feeling of being Spider-Man. It feels like you are Spider-Man. In the other games, like let's say Web of Shadows, I heard that Web of Shadows was one of the most argued ones for the web swinging.
Yeah,
it was
web swinging. Yeah,
it's like on par with Spider-Man 2. That's what I have to say about that. It's a very, very fun web swinging mechanic that they put in there.
Right.
And whoever designed that deserves a medal because it's really, really good. I really like that web swinging a lot. It certainly does make you feel like you are just rushing through the city, and when you're going down that low and you're going that fast down on a city, it looks cool. The story is basically essentially Spider-Man versus Venom, and just everybody gets involved, and it's crazy. You know, there's a lot of cameos. It's really all over the place, and if you're a new person that hasn't really played the game, you don't know what's really the plot besides Venom is in it. And essentially, yeah, Venom takes over, and there's a lot of course, you know, Venom symbiotes, and it just a bunch of stuff everywhere.
It was clutch, bro.
And it affects New York completely, and there's Luke Cage and Wolverine. So we get into this, and Luke Cage is, you know, in the middle of these two guys, and this happens.
Oh, talk, Cage. Every hero I ever met just
boy
seems like a punching bag.
We had a deal.
I gotta do what I gotta do. With or without me, my crew is taking down the Sevens.
I said no guns.
So Luke Cage doesn't stop it, I guess. I guess he does. Because his powers are just gone, and there's this giant war that happens in the middle of Central Park, and and they have bazookas, and they're shooting each other, and
out of
cops are in
nowhere.
the middle of this, and Spider-Man's throwing cars everywhere, and the gameplay is good. Like, look at the gameplay. It makes you feel like you're actually
the year this
really
came
powerful,
out, the
like you're
gameplay was
Venom.
excellent.
And it's really cool, and I like that. So Web of Shadows is good in
Like
that.
Spider-Man 2.
Gameplay and
Excellent.
web swinging. So Luke Cage fails to, of course, do anything. Like, he's off on the side. He's not doing anything. And he says this.
The streets are gonna be safe, gentlemen.
What are you doing? This solves nothing.
Actually, Luke, this solves everything.
Okay, Luke Cage, you were just standing there
Just
until they
standing
started
there.
opening fire at each other. You nutcase. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
These losers have been played. Somebody had their relatives murdered to start a nice turf war, and these two were more than willing to
What?
oblige.
You knew this whole turf war was a setup?
And then plot twist. Turns out Spider-Man knew this was going to happen.
You asked me to clean up the streets, and that's exactly what I did. Maybe they'll all share a cell. And they'll all share a cell.
I hated his voice in this one.
Listen, I'm not saying
His voice
that,
was
you
so
know,
trash.
Spider-Man. From what we've gotten from Spider-Man PS4, it's way better than.
Way better. Man.
Oh my god.
They'll all share a cell.
Super cheesy. It's just that's not the best Spider-Man game.
Oh shit.
Spider-Man 2, again.
Spider-Man 2 was clutch.
Good gameplay, good combat, you know, good web swinging, but certainly not the best story.
Yes, the story wasn't all that.
And it's not like it's the developer's fault. It wasn't Treyarch's fault. It was simply they were doing the movie tie-in.
Yeah.
They were limited to what they can do, and that wasn't their fault.
I'm glad.
And
they're not
Web of
making this
Shadows,
shit
I'm not
after
saying
movie,
has a
man.
horrible story. It certainly isn't horrible. It's a good premise. It's just the dialogue's really cheesy, and the way they go about it is really old school game. So it's not that good. Was it good back then?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
But is it really good right now
Hell
compared
no.
to what we're about to get? I don't think so. I think
Not
that
even close.
from the story, I think that's the big focus point we need to talk about. I think that's the big thing that a lot of people are not really playing up. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, the web swinging, yeah, the gameplay, it's like Arkham, yeah. Nobody talks about the story. And I think that's an important factor. And there's other games like, Shattered Dimensions and stuff.
Yeah.
That game is good as well. I wouldn't really say web swinging wise because there's no web swinging. The combat, I mean, it's varied. There's 4 people. There
I
are
didn't really care
cameos from
about,
other heroes and stuff
Shadow
like that.
Dimensions.
And but it's not really focused on one
Web of
character. It's
Shadow?
more.
Fuck, I don't even fucking remember
it's
the
really,
name.
really scattered. And it's not a bad thing. It's just that's what they were going for. It's called Shattered Dimensions.
Shattered Dimensions. Okay, yeah, it was
but
Shattered Dimensions.
I think
All
what
right.
I'm
Web of
trying
Shadows
to get
is the
at
other one
here
with
is
the goat
what we're
web swing.
getting is more of a grounded story about a real human being, and not the
Spottyverse.
future or noir or Deadpool. I think you can see the difference there between the grounded and the crazy story. And there's nothing wrong with the crazy story. They're fun,
Yeah.
right? And they're really cool to look back on. But if we're going to be comparing it to what Insomniac is trying to do, telling a serious, grounded story with, gameplay and combat that is really, really good.
The
that
combat
takes
is
from
about to be
Arkham,
outstanding.
which isn't a bad
I
thing.
know that for a fact.
That isn't a bad
Just
thing at all.
look
I
at
think that's actually a pretty good thing. But it's still making it its own thing. It's completely its own thing. I mean, you see the combat. I'm going to show a little clip here. Spider-Man flips and hits this guy through like boxes, and it's the coolest thing ever. And I think that when we're playing
That shit
it,
is
we're not going
crazy.
to really think about it too much, but it's going to be that subtlety that really makes us love this combat.
Right.
And not a lot of people talk about that as well. The type of ragdolliness that happens and the craziness. And, I'm really interested in what they're doing with that as well. And nobody has been talking about that.
It's just a lot going on.
Personally,
That's
I
what
think
love
that
about it.
when we're talking about web swinging, this is going to be very good as well. They're fine tuning it. They're listening to everybody's requests.
'Cause they
They're
care.
listening to the community, and they're giving us updates. There was a little thing that happened at E3 where, of course, when you're falling down and you, of course, try to do this little web thing where you're pulling, or when you're doing the web swinging going down, you
Right.
stop in midair and grab onto the building with your web and then start swinging.
Right.
That's what happened. And people caught on to that. And then they told Insomniac, and Insomniac was like, oh, okay, we'll fix that. My bad. Boom, right there, fixed.
Easily.
Making this web swinging so much better. And I don't know about you, but I think that's a good thing.
They did make
listened
it way
to the
better.
community. We didn't have that back then. We have that now. They're fine tuning the game. It's almost out. It's looking amazing. Not only that, the story looks great. Looks like it's going to be the best story that we've had.
Easily the
Very
best
personal
story, bro.
with new, interesting interpretations of these characters. Incredible combat. Like, literally incredible. It looks great. I don't know what other people, really have complaints about. I haven't really listened to too many complaints.
Bro, people have been complaining
But from
about
what
everything,
I've seen,
bro.
people, I just haven't seen people
Watch my last
appreciate
video.
it.
You'll hear this many complaints.
It looks great. And the web swinging as well. They're changing it and they're fixing it. It's very good. Now, again, I have to say that this is just my opinion. This isn't your opinion. It's just mine. And
Right.
I think that the earlier games I think people are just basing that on nostalgia. I don't really think they're necessarily basing that on quality. I think that the Web of Shadows and Spider-Man 2, I think they're good games.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I think they're really fun games. But when we're talking about great, I'm looking for great. I'm
realistic.
for
You know, Spider-Man's not even a
superior.
realistic character. He's not a real
That's
character.
what Spider-Man.
This shit's gonna
PS4
make it seem like
is,
he's a
of
real
course,
character. I
looking
know
to
that
be
for a fact.
the superior Spider-Man game. You see what I did there? Wow, that was actually pretty clever. Damn. Honestly, though. Honestly, it just changed my
No pun
mind.
intended.
Spider-Man PS4 is great. Changed my mind. I just... Honestly, when you look at it, I don't think that it's going to fail me. Or fail us. I'm I know what I'm expecting.
Oh yeah.
I know what I have my
took off
bar
work.
set as.
This
And
shit is
it's
more
set
important than
perfectly
work
at
for
where
me.
it needs to be. I'm excited, and I can't wait for this game, and hopefully, you know, you guys can't wait for it either. I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments below, and I'm glad I get to give you guys. I'm glad I get to have this discussion with you guys.
Facts.
You know, I'm glad I have this platform to, of course, discuss these topics. Even if I do get 100 dislikes or something, you know, it doesn't really matter.
Bro, you only got
I've gotten
one dislike,
more.
98
I'm really
likes.
just happy
You
that
doing
people
it.
are
You good, bro.
communicating with me and having a good time
You
on this
good.
channel, and at least talking on the channel.
Right.
It's really fun, and I'm happy that at least I have a huge community, and it's thanks to like people like Evan, of course, and Slickmoff, and you know, everybody that's helped me out, and
Definitely.
you guys as well. So thank you guys so much for all the support recently. It's been really fun, and yeah, it's been really just a blast uploading as much as I have been, and I hope to continue to keep doing it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Let's hit 100 likes. I forgot to
You
say that.
definitely
Let's
gonna
hit
hit it,
100
bro. You
likes.
probably
Thank
already
you
hit
guys
it
for
by
watching.
now.
Don't forget to comment down below your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Alright, my guy. Hey, great video, bro. For real. Like, he explains that's why I fuck with Salvage, bro. He explains everything, man. Like, seriously. Him, Evan, everybody, bro. Amazing Lucas. Just shout out to all of y'all, bro. Seriously. Like, y'all be giving the news, you know what I'm saying? It's easily gonna be the best Spider-Man game. Like, it's not even a debate at this point. I don't think it's gonna be a debate. Like, the last video where the guy said he thinks Spider-Man PS4 might suck. Like, this man is delusional, bro. Hey man, if you enjoyed this video, enjoyed this reaction video, want more reaction videos, more gameplay, more, you know, streams, everything like that, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications after you subscribe to the channel so you can get all of my uploads, bruh, you know? But hey man, it's your boy Joseph Witty, I'm out of here.
I've never been a real big fan of this studio. To me, their games have been B-level at best.
What?
To me. Now, this is just
What?
my opinion. You dig? The Resistance franchise wasn't never really my thing. I never got into the first one. I did beat the second one, but